The two most common methods to tune a lever harp are to tune it to the key of C, like the white notes on the piano, or to tune it to 3 flats. The easiest way for beginners to tune, especially if they have no musical background, is to the key of C. Begin with all of your sharping levers down or disengaged. Then tune each string as we discussed earlier, being sure the electronic tuner is showing that you're tuning to a natural and not a sharp or a flat. When you're done, if you start on a red string and play up to the next red string, you should hear a regular do-re-mi scale. Now, every time you raise a sharping lever, the pitch of the string will go up 1/2 step from a natural to a sharp. For example, the F will go from an F to an F sharp, the C will go from a C to a C sharp, etc. When your harp is tuned this way, you can play pieces in sharp keys, but you can't play any pieces with flats. If you look at the descriptions of lever harp books in our catalog or on our website, we'll always tell you how many pieces are in flat keys. These are pieces that you will want to avoid if your harp is tuned to the key of C. Those of you with musical experience might be thinking,
let's see, I need a B flat for this piece. On my piano, the A sharp key is the same as B flat. So why couldn't I just sharp my A string and use that instead of B flat?
Theoretically, this is correct. Sharping your A string will give you the same pitch as a B flat. But in the real world of the harp, this doesn't work, because now you don't have an A natural, and chances are you'll need that in the piece. By the way, all of the pieces in my Teach Yourself to Play the Folk Harp book are in the key of C with no lever changes, so you can play them even if you don't have sharping levers on your harp. If you want to be able to play in flat keys, you need to tune some of your strings to flats. If you have a complete set of sharping levers on your harp, tuning your harp to 3 flats will allow you to play in the greatest number of useful keys, from 3 flats all the way up to 4 sharps. To do this, tune all of your B, E, and A strings down 1/2 step to flats using your tuning key. Some electronic tuners do not show flats, so when you tune a B flat, it may register on the tuner as an A sharp. On this tuner, you'll see that the sharp light goes on as well as the A light. This is the same as a B flat. Likewise, the E flat may show up as a D sharp, and the A flat may be a G sharp. Once you've tuned all your B, E, and A strings to flat, you're tuned to the key of E flat. If you start on an E string and play up, you should hear the do-re-mi scale. As always, when you engage your sharping lever, it will raise the pitch by 1/2 step. When you engage your lever on a string that you tune to flat, it will raise the pitch up to a natural. To play a piece in the key of C, you'll need to engage all of the levers on your B, E, and A strings, raising them up to naturals. So remember, if you have your harp tuned to flats, sometimes when you engage a lever, it will raise the pitch from a flat to a natural, such as on your B string. Other times, it will raise the pitch from a natural to a sharp, such as on your F string.